1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola.
That's a great cheers. Of course, inevitably, a football, the fans would always cheer when the opposition team loses one of their players. But actually, I believe Leeds and Gudmundsson were hard done by. Because actually, when you saw the foul later on Match of the Day or whatever, it wasn't as bad as it looked. And sometimes the fouls look, as you know, they look terrible. And when you actually see them again, they're not as bad. And it wasn't that bad a thing. And I think the ref had decided, despite the noise in the crowd and the benches, or the bench, he wasn't going to book him for that. Because he didn't think it was serious enough. And when you see it, I don't think it was a bookable offence. But then he had Palace players, well, before he put up the card, but there was a great clamour to have this guy booked in the crowd. I mean, it's what happens, you know, it's tribal. Because it did look bad, the way he kicked, pushed or whatever he did. Sarr went to the ground. So I think he was unlucky, Gudmundsson, because I don't think the ref was going to book him. He didn't indicate that he was going to. He was then overtaken by events and the pressure from the crowd and probably the bench shouting over as well. And he did go over to book a couple of people on Palace's bench. So that was interesting. But he then sort of thought, well, I better book him. And they must be subject to this enormous pressure when someone clearly has been fouled. So he booked him without realising he'd already booked him. And the fact is, if he had realised, he probably would. He wasn't going to book him. Anyway, the upshot of that was Leeds were down to 10 men. It was still not a great game. I've got to say, you might call it a bit of a bore draw, to be honest. Don't like saying that about Palace, but we've had a couple of those, including one last week against Larnaca in the conference. The second one, the away leg, is this Thursday, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, it was the ref got it wrong, and he'll probably be disciplined in some way. He did get it wrong, but they do an impossible job. That whatever they do is going to be criticised by one team or the other. But that was quite a unique situation where a ref does give a second yellow and forgets or doesn't, not aware he's already booked that player. And it was a long walk for Gudmundsson. I don't often feel sorry for opposition players, but I think a lot of us felt a bit sorry for him, because if that had been one of our players, we'd have said he should never have been booked for that foul, you know, although it did look bad at the time, I have to say. So yeah, that was one, but almost overtaken in humour by poor Paul Tierney being stuck inside the Chelsea scrum or the Chelsea
that was really funny.
Whatever.
That was really funny.
Incredible.
Yeah. Now Liverpool, they played. Was it West Ham? They played? No.
Liverpool. I'll tell you who Liverpool played.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Ref will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution